I already talked to her, so now I gotta go to the arena.
Mr. Sheets used to see my kid.
Two Nuka grenades, awesome!
Ever seen a grenade shoved up a common backside? Kind of looks like this.
Oh! There we go, point number 3.
Guess you seem to think you can make a difference. Nothing better?
Yeah, this is definitely cuter than Mason.
Guess you heard the alarm, huh? Well, you know the deal. Want to take down another worthless wastelander?
Time to put on a show.
Hell yeah! No better way to earn a Raider's respect than kicking some ass in front of a crowd. Just head for the arena whenever you're ready, boss. That last one died too fast.
I thought about trying my hand at
I have to choose between two, yeah, rabbit Missy's ass and what's his name's face. Oh!
I'm not much for those researchers.
Yeah, Carla. That gun I picked up was the 45-70 lever action rifle or something.
Guess you heard the alarm, huh? Well, you know the deal. You want to take down another worthless wastelander?
Time to put on a show.
Hell yeah! No better way to earn a raider's respect than kicking some ass in front of a crowd. Just head for the arena whenever you're ready, boss.
Got another.
Fuck, it's been real busy.
Point number 4. Point number 5 overtime. Point number 5. Third time to the ball. Why hasn't it activated by now? This is about the 5th or 6th time through the door. So I can activate this time. I'll go outside the arena and see if it activated that way. activated by now. Wonder if going outside the arena will like it better.
Wouldn't hurt to tip the scales a little in our favor, you know?
Over, boss. Making trouble? Good. Seems like the work never ends. But I'll get it.
But the activation of the fifth one looks like it's going to be a tough one. That's more like it. Took long enough. not like with a roller night. There was only one time I got him before 6 times, and that was the very first time I went against him. He was like the fourth opponent. Of course, I did the door differently too.
Got another deal in the company, boss. It's a great.
I'd be very surprised if it is the road dog. Pleasantly surprised, but surprised.
Guess you heard the alarm, huh? Well, you know the deal. Want to take down another worthless wastelander?
Time to put on a show.
Hell yeah! No better way to earn a rate of respect than kicking some ass in front of a crowd. Just head for the arena whenever you're ready, boss.
No need to worry, boss.
Just working hard. Like always.
Mason?
Don't go around the steer and Nisha's ass. Well, Nisha's face. Should be. Wonder how many times I'm going to have to go back and forth through the door for him. Must have been at least 6 times I did it for the fifth one. To go try and record. we go.
Leaving us?
Deal. It's exactly what I want.
Guess you heard the alarm, huh? Well, you know the deal. You want to take down another worthless wastelander?
Time to put on a show.
Hell yeah! No better way to earn a raider's respect than kicking some ass in front of a crowd. Just head for the arena whenever you're ready, boss.
Say your shirt, Sierra. Loser.
Can't give up now.
Seems like every day it's one thing, another thing.
Oh, one more time.
Operators on top. Just like anyone who goes up against us won't know what to do.
Okay, Road Knight, come and get it. I got a bullet for you. Ha!
Light him up. Hey, back up! Damn it! Ah! Okay. I think, damn it!
I tune it.
There we go.
Oh no, what am I doing? He's over here. Somewhere. There he is.
Got 4 good hours of sleep last night.
Boss?
Hey, Harv.
Hey, boss. Just minding my own business.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. The gang certainly seems pleased with their new little kingdom. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shinch. And if you and Nuka World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it taken to convince you it was time to move on the comic?
Sounded like a good idea.
Because it is. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park. It bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
I wanted to ask about your role in this.
I'm listening.
Which gang do you work for?
Don't work for the gangs. Gage brought me in to work for the overboss. Plan was I'd advise Coulter in his grand schemes to run roughshod over the common. And despite Coulter's change of heart, I kept my ear to the ground, just in case that day ever came. I'm hoping today might finally be it.
So what exactly is it you do?
I'll walk you through all the ins and outs of getting us established on the other side of those mountains. Claiming territory, running jobs, keeping folks loyal. Gage and Coulter also tasked me with keeping on top of the goings-on back there. So I'll provide you with guidance on the places we can hit and the places we can't. Kind of makes me your one-stop shop for causing havoc in the country.
That was all I had.
So, does that mean you're ready to begin?
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth is gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave. Or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
Let me in.
Just gonna leave me in the lurch here, boss?
Oh, sorry, Shank. Forgot about you.
Get a gang together.
Those settlers are good and dead.
Stick with the classics. Now, once you and the crew have cleaned the place out, those lucky girls and boys will move in and start working the place. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang you want to join you on the job?
The operator.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate you thinking.
I bet you they can manage to keep looking bored through the whole thing.
That just leaves the target. Now, for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
I'm ready.
Good. So, where you want to do this? Yeah, that one will do. So, these sorts of jobs are pretty straightforward. Move in, kill everything in sight. I'll send a crew ahead to the settlement. They'll help you clear the place out. Take down any backup these folks manage to convince to throw in with them. Now, you're not going to be able to take a direct route to the place. Fast way to get yourself killed. So you'll have to meet our folks outside town. Now, if you're looking for something to give you an extra edge, might be worth checking in with some of the gang bosses. Probably got some trick or two up their sleeves. The crew that's joining you is just gonna have standard kits though. If you want to arm them up differently, I'd take along some extra gear. Give those settlers hell. Taking along some extra gear might be good if you want to arm up the crew.
Yeah, let them arm themselves.
Hey there.
Boss, did a little recon on the target. Those settlers think their backup's gonna save them. They're dead wrong. That person is dead.
Let's get this show on the road.
Hell yes.
Looks like someone should have fought harder.
Can't believe you're complaining. Oh! Hey, Chad. How's
What's
it
up,
going?
my friend? How have you been?
It's surviving.
Okay.
Can't complain, I guess.
Yeah, I just completed all of Skyrim's Legendary Edition tasks. I completed Dragonborn quest. I completed the Dawnguard quest.
Wait a minute. I got a question then if you completed the Dragonborn quest.
Yeah, it was in Soulsteam. Yeah, I completed all that.
How did you manage to kill that dragon?
Which dragon? Merrick?
The one that talks.
Oh,
Not the
Parthenos?
not the Greybeard's dragon. The one that
Dunvar.
the one that was at Helgen.
Yeah. Easy. All you got to do is you go to Whiterun, you talk to the Jarl, and you use. Okay, after you get the Elder Scroll and learn how to do the Call Dragon thing.
You mean that new shout?
It's called Call Dragon. Yeah, it's like when you go to Sarngard and after you defeat what's his name, Parthenox's brother,
Parthenox's brother is the one that was at Helgen?
the World Eater. Yeah. They call him the World Eater because he was the dragon at Helden. Because if you think about it, at the beginning of the game, when he looked at you, he blew his dragon breath towards you while you were about to be beheaded. So he knew already that you were going to be Dragonborn, and he was trying to stop you. But with all the archers and the Empire and the other guys, well, you had time to escape at the beginning, so he really couldn't kill you then. But you could kill the World Eater in Sarngard, and after you do that, there's a dragon that you call with the dragon call. It'll say Call Dragon, and you go to Whiterun and you stand on the big porch that they have up there in the castle, and you gotta shout out into the open, and the dragon will come.
Are you talking about that porch that's outside the Jarl's quarters?
Yeah.
I forget what they call it though.
Yeah, and when the dragon comes, you have to kind of attack the dragon, but you have to use Dragon Rend to keep him grounded. So if you use Dragon Rend on him, and you go near him a couple steps, and then you kind of go back as you're fighting him, the dragon will follow you because you're luring him into the trap, and then when the dragon gets to the thing, the trap automatically comes down and gets him trapped. And then you and him talk, and you make a deal, and you free him, but in return, you get to ride on his back, and you get to go to defeat the World Eater and go to the portal entrance to Sarngard.
Oh.
Yeah. So now you gotta go to Whiterun, talk to the Jarl, and say, hey, was Whiterun able to hold a dragon? And the Jarl's like, wait, how do you know about that? And then the Jarl goes, well, I guess that, dragons attacking, I might as well show you how we trap a dragon, and they show you how to trap the dragon.
Oh.
And that's all you do.
So you don't actually
Easy.
kill the dragon, you trap him.
No, that dragon is your ally. So say if you're in trouble and you're fighting bandits and there's a whole bunch and you can't fight them, all you gotta do is call the dragon, and that same dragon that you trap now has to do your bidding and will come and help you.
Wait a minute, you're not talking about, what's his name, are you? Dunavir?
Yeah. That's the one that you were trying to defeat, right? Or were you trying to defeat the World Eater, Parthenax's brother?
No, when I said the dragon was that Helgen, I'm referring to the one that destroyed Helgen, and then later when you go to Riverwood to talk to that lady after getting the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, that lady tells you to go to...
Oh, the Blade Lady, yeah.
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 I'm talking about that dragon, the one that was bringing back the dragons to life.
Oh, him. Oh, yeah, the bad one, the really bad, nasty dragon that like shoots hellfire and brimstone from the sky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, him. Yeah. Yeah. You have to defeat him with the help of the champions of Sarengard. Because I don't know that if you use the Elder Scroll yet, but when you open the Elder Scroll after you get it, it will like take you back to the past and it'll show you 3 warriors how they were able to bring down and defeat the bad dragon that was bringing the dragons up to life. But one of the warriors used the Elder Scroll to put him trapped into a portal, but he didn't realize he had sent the evil dragon into the future instead of trapping him in the past. So that's why when you like get the Elder Scroll, you have to look and go back in the past and watch how the 3 warriors defeat him. And then when you learn that, you learn something called Call of Valor, which when you do the shout, one of those 3 warriors will come to your aid and help you. And then when you go to Sarengard, after you go to the Great Hall with the feast and stuff like that, and you like cross that bone bridge, and after you beat that centaur looking dude, then the 3 heroes will accompany you, and all 4 of you at the same time have to shout into the air, and you have to shout like 3 times before the evil dragon comes to lure him in, and then you use Dragon Rend on him, and then you just beat him. You just attack him. And then you've completed Sarengard.
What happens to Parthenax, though?
Well, if you do decide to kill Parthenax, the blades, Delphine will like say, okay, good, you are with us, so now we need you to get some recruits to bring back the blades. Because the blades were a group of people, and Delphine will like ask you, okay, so did you destroy and kill Parthenax? And if you did, well, Parthenax is easy to kill because Parthenax won't attack you. He'll just sit there and he'll talk to you, but he won't attack you. All you gotta do is just straight kill him, and when you do that, then you gotta go see Delphine, and Delphine will be like, okay, now that you're part of the Blades, we need you to find some recruits. And then you go out and you like hire people for random, and you bring them to accompany you back to Skyhaven Temple and talk to Delphine. And once you recruit like 3 Dragonborn recruit people to fight with the Blades to go hunt dragons, Esbern sends you on a quest and tells you where to go to stop dragons. So you and your little group, you have a group now, can go and destroy the dragon and earn credits.
How long did it take you to do all that?
Not long. Because it was just basically easy. I mean, because the way that I did it, I leveled up a lot. So when I would use one-handed strikes with my sword, that leveled me up a lot quicker than being mage and using fireball or healing and stuff like that. So I did the melee warrior thing, which will actually get your levels to higher up. And the higher level that you have, the more easier it is to defeat Parthenax's evil brother, and it is to defeat Parthenax. So, say if you like get to level 16.
I guess one of the questions, or the question I'm curious about though, is Why does Delphine want Parthenax dead?
Because of his past crimes that he did, because back in the day, when the Blades were trying to slay dragons, Parthenax's brother is the evil dragon that's more powerful, the like elder dragon, and Parthenax was his lieutenant. But then Parthenax wanted to change his way, and he realized, wait, we can't destroy the world like this. I can't work with you, brother. So his brother kind of kicked him out of the group because he wanted to turn over a new leaf. But because of what happened to the Blades in the past, the Blades died. Thanks to
That's why she wants Parthenax
and
dead.
Parthenax's brother. She wants him to pay for his past crimes. Even though he's a new, nice dragon, but still, you did the crime in the past, you must pay. So, that's why.
You learn something new every day. I didn't know that about Parthenax, that he was once evil.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was his brother Alduin's lieutenant and second in command, so... And he did just as much killing as Alduin did. And Alduin had a big influence on him, but he was able to break his brother's influence. So now that's why when he's helping you fight Alduin up on the throat of the world, he's trying to help you to try to stop his brother because he wants his brother to change, but he knows his brother's not going to change, so he's got no choice but to help you defeat him. But see, you can't defeat him right there on the throat of the world because he gets smart and he uses the portal with a chant and he disappears. So then Parthenax tells you to go talk to the Jarl at a Whiterun about the Great Porch and how to trap a dragon.
That's what it's called, the Great Porch. I just couldn't figure out what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Parthenax is so easy to kill that if you hit him, he won't even strike back. He'll just talk and be like, Dragonborn, I understand. I understand I need to pay for my crimes. Thank you, Dragonborn. You just keep hitting him. And he won't even move. He'll just sit on his perch, and that's it.
Perch. Oh, you mean that wall that's up on top of the throat of the world?
Yep. All you got to do is move the camera angle up and swing upright like this and keep hitting him. He won't move. He won't even fight back. Because he knows that he needs to pay for his crime. So why should he fight back? You know? But yeah. But then if you don't kill Parthenax, because you do have that other option, you can't join the Blades, and Delphine and Esbern, if you go near them, they might attack you.
Who's Esbern?
Esbern's the old guy that Delphine sent you to go look for underneath the Ratway. Did you do that mission yet?
No.
How far are you? Because I'm probably telling you stuff that you haven't even gotten to yet.
I haven't played Skyrim as much as I used to, but the farthest I've gotten is I've done the Dawn Guard, I've done the Guard Brotherhood, I've done the Thieves Guild, I've done the Greybeards all the way once. As far as learning all the shelf and everything.
Oh, it sounds like you need to get back into the swing of things because there's a lot more stuff to do. A lot more stuff to do. Yeah. And I finally beat Myrick, but I actually got to ride a dragon, and they actually let you ride a dragon in Myrick's world, but there's this book that you gotta open and you gotta read. And what it does, these snake tentacles wrap around your neck and they pull you into the book. So you're in the book, you have to complete certain missions and challenges and replace other books on the pedestal in order to go through Merrick's Tower. And then once you learn how to use Bend Will, you could tame Merrick's evil dragon and get him to do your bidding, and then when you tame him,
I already know
you
that.
just
I've
climb
done
on
that.
him, and when you fly around, you could
But
either
did
use
you
him
know-
to defeat Merrick, or you could just hit him yourself.
But did you know, though, that if you do it the right way, Mirak will turn good again,
I know,
And
but
you
I
could
didn't
kill-
want him to turn good.
and you can kill that evil
His
black
boss.
creature, his boss.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I didn't want him to turn good because after getting him down to certain levels, his boss stabs him through the body with his tentacles, hoists him in the air, and then Mirak's like, "Oh, Master, I failed you. I'm not really a good Dragonborn. I can't steal souls. I'm sorry, Master. Please forgive me." And then when you defeat him, his boss is like, "Now you will do my bidding. So now you'll have no choice but to become like Mirak." And with that, you get more abilities. You get I think 20 dragon shouts all at once. Because when you defeat Merrick, I don't know that if you noticed, but he had other dragons that were around on the
All around, yeah.
thing. And you want to know how easy it was to beat those other dragons? All you had to do was use your bin will on those dragons, and the dragons would land, and they would deteriorate, and you'd be able to steal their soul. See, a lot of people don't know how to do that because a lot of people, they see the other dragons and think, "Oh, I got to attack the other dragons." No, your focus should be just kill Mirak. Screw the other dragons. Just use bin will, because guess what? Use bin will. All the dragons are going to boost their souls immediately, just like that. Plus, my Skyrim character is a level 50, so yeah, I don't have no problem killing anybody or have to worry about dying and starting over because my guy's level 50 and he's strong. So, plus I got the best armor in the world. I got the best weapons in the world. Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm untouchable. Nobody can kill me. I'm untouchable. And I got some Daedra that I could control under my spell. Oh yeah, man.
You ever used the Black Merchant?
Yep. Oh yeah. I control any Daedra. I could even control the Greybeards if I wanted to. Because I'm more powerful than they are. And when you go back to the Greybeards and you tell them, "Hey, I beat Mirak," they kind of get scared a little, and then they're like, "You're not welcome here, Dragonborn. Leave now. Leave now. This is a place of holy knowledge and da-da-da-da-da." And you don't have to leave, and if you want, all you got to do is use your bin will on the Greybeards, and because once you get the bin will shout, you can use the bin will shout on anybody and put them under your spell. Anybody. And any
Yeah,
creature.
but it only lasts for so long.
But it's worth it, though.
But once it wears off, they're going to be nasty again.
Yeah. But do you know how you keep that going? When you put them under it, you do a rest time, and you flip through 24 hours, and then when 24 hours comes, you just use it on them again. Because you're only allowed to use it at a certain amount of time a day.
Once a day.
Yeah. And if you rest for 24 hours, you'll have it back. It'll be like you never lost it. And you
Yeah,
can
but
still
if
do
you
it again.
spend all your time using the Ben Will shot on the Greybeards, you won't have time to do nothing else.
Well, the Greybeards
What I'm saying
won't do
is,
anything anyways because they're peaceful men. They
if they're
don't
peaceful
resort.
men, why do they tell you to get lost?
Because when you tell them that you beat Merrick, they know that there's no way to stop you, and that all you have to do is put them under your bin will, and they're not going to have that. They don't want to be controlled. They're a people of peace who like to keep to themselves. But if you use a bin will on them and you bring them down to the village, Iverstead, they're going to have no choice but to leave the freaking temple and never return. Because the temple will put up a barrier And once they leave, that's it. They become powerless. They don't even have their shouts. They just become mortal men, dude. It's
You're
a
telling
code.
me stuff I didn't even know before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's a code. All you got to do is go online and look up Skyrim codes and abilities, and it'll show you a whole list of stuff and how to do things and how to make better weapons and how to make creatures and, you know, how to make a clone of yourself. You can now clone yourself, Cliff. You could clone yourself
Using one of the shouts?
and have him be your clone partner. But the thing is, though, your clone partner is gonna have the power of equilibrium, which is like the power of a dragon aspect, and your body's gonna be translucent, but it's gonna show red, blue flames of the dragon around your character. So you have a clone, and he can be your companion. You don't have to worry about replacing him for another companion, and you're allowed to have now more than one companion.
You can have up to 5 companions.
No, because until you like get a higher level, you only allowed one companion, and if you try to hire another companion, they will usually say, "Oh,
I'm about
it
to
looks
teach-
like you already got somebody."
Slow down, slow down.
They won't go
Slow
with
down, slow down. I'm about to teach you something you obviously don't know about.
it. But
Serana and Lydia, there's a glitch.
I know.
If you know about the glitch, then why are you disagreeing with me?
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, if you go up to a regular person and you hire them, okay, and then
What
like,
I meant,
say if like
what,
say
yeah,
if
but
you
what I
have,
meant, I know if you go up to a regular person, you can't
Yeah.
hire them if you
Right.
already got a companion.
Right.
What I'm
That's
saying
what I'm
though
talking about.
is you can have 5
Oh, yeah.
companions at the same time using the glitch with Serana and Lydia.
Yeah, I actually have 3 others that accompany me besides Lydia and Serana. You know that one wizard chick that you gotta help out, and you're like at the top of the castle, and her mother's going crazy, and you gotta help her stop her mother. I don't know
Sounds
that
familiar,
if you
but I don't
it.
remember it.
Yeah. Well, once you like help her stop your mother, she will ask you, do you need my assistance? Can I come with you? And if you say yeah, she'll come with you willingly. So then you'll have 3 people following you.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. And I got so many summon characters. I could summon the dragon from the Dark World, where you have to go and try to free Serana's mom from that weird world. And you
You're
like
talking
get
about the soul current.
yeah, and you like get a ghostly horse, and you could summon him, and then you gotta.
You're talking about
return the-
Artback?
Yeah, and you gotta return the like skull to.
Okay, here's something I gotta ask you.
Yeah.
Since you've played it and already done this, where the hell is Arvak's skull?
You gotta find it in the soul cairn.
Yeah, but the soul cairn's really damn big. How do you find the skull in the soul cairn?
Okay, there's like a little area that's like to the right. That's just before you like climb up that really big tall castle where they have the like portal thing at.
You're talking
There's
about
like
the
an area.
stairs that lead from the castle into the
Yeah.
soul cairn.
Right, but you got to go like 1,000 paces to the right, and you're going to come to an area, and there's going to be a ghostly spirit sitting on a wall, and then another ghostly spirit on the other side, and there'll be a bunch of stairs that's going to lead you up to another castle. And once you like defeat that dragon dude that's there, you get that guy's skull, and once you have that skull, you could summon that guy from the Soul Cairn world into Skyrim at any time you want. Because he goes, summon me If you need me, I am at your service. After you use a
You're
couple
talking
of...
about Arvek's master or whatever?
No. I'm talking about the one dragon that's like in the Soul Cairn, that's like all weird looking and stuff like that. He doesn't look like a normal dragon.
The only dragon I know of in the Soul Cairn is I just had his name. I just said his name a little while ago. Why can't I think of it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dunavir.
Yeah. Yeah. That's his name.
Dunavir's good though.
Not really. Because you have to use a couple shouts on him to change his mind, because he'll like come down and he'll like try to start trouble with you in the middle of that circle thing that you like gotta stand on.
You're confusing me a little bit. Okay, when you go to the Soul Cairn to get the scroll that her mother's got, you defeat... I forgot his name again.
Dunavir.
You defeat Dunavir, and then she gives you the scroll.
Right.
Then you leave the place where she was trapped at, and Dunavir is waiting outside for you. And he talks to you and asks you to use a shout in Skyrim in order to summon him there so he can help you and have freedom again.
Right. But you also gotta fight him a little bit before he meets you at the entrance.
What entrance?
The entrance when you're about to exit out of the portal.
Well, I already know about that. You gotta technically kill him in order for her mother to give you the scroll. Well, I know that, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what were you talking about a skull?
The skull, because he like gives you the skull, and you have to go to an area in the Soul Cairn to return the skull to one of the people that was looking for the skull, because you're going to come across a white ghostly form and he's going to be like, excuse me, I can't find my skull. Can you help me find Arvek's skull, please? And
you need him when you're on your way to the place where her mother's at.
Right, exactly.
Well, where's the skull actually at, though?
You have to get it from Dunavir.
Dunavir's got Arvek's skull?
Yeah, because he was the one that took it, because he killed Arvek. He's the one who killed.
So you can't get Arvek's skull until you defeat Dunavir.
Yeah.
But I don't remember ever getting a skull from Dunavir.
You should have it into your items. You should have it into your miscellaneous items.
So when I defeat Dunavir, get the scroll, and go outside and he's waiting there, when I'm talking to him, he gives me the skull and I didn't even know it?
He already gave you the skull, yeah. Yeah.
I wish I'd known that a long time ago.
Yeah.
All this time I've been trying to figure out how do I get Dunavir or Arvek's skull, and okay, now I know I've already got it. But
where do I
find the guy that was trying to help his horse, though, Arvek?
You don't need to find him. Because as you're going up towards the stairs, he's going to be like, oh, you found Arvek's skull. Yeah, I didn't think that he survived, but thank you very much. Here is a bit of my appreciation, and he'll like give you like 100 coin pieces and stuff like that.
Well, wait a second. Are you saying that before you go up the stairs to leave the Soul Cairn and go into Castle whatchamacallit, you're saying that Arvek's master is over there?
He comes running up to you saying, You have the skull. And then he gets sad and he's like,
something's wrong in
I knew
something's
that he
wrong
wouldn't
in my
survive.
something's wrong in my game then, because I've never had him come running up to me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He's supposed to come running up to you.
The only thing I've ever seen is sometimes there's still ghostly figures sitting on the walls or the bushes as I'm going back to those stairs.
Yeah. Those ghostly figures you can't really talk to. You could talk to some ghostly figures, but there's some that won't even talk to you. They'll just gesture like, and then they'll do this. And it's like, why are you gesturing? Don't you talk?
Next time I play Skyrim, I'm going to have to pay more closer attention and remember to look around before I go back up the stairs, because if he's supposed to meet you near the stairs, then I'm going to have to pause before going up the stairs, because I've never had him come running up to me.
Well, he's supposed to, so that's what he did for me. And I was like, why is this guy running towards me? And I'm like, okay. It didn't make sense to me, but I was like, okay. But yeah, I beat that whole game. Now I just wander around and I just check on my kids. I check on my wife, and I'm like, hey, honey, has a store made any profit?
I'm just curious.
Huh?
Who'd you adopt? I'm just curious.
I adopted some girl named Lucia.
Lucia?
Lucia, yeah. And another, Braith girl. The, like, one that's, like, always picking on the little boy. And
the girl in the white one?
Yeah. Yeah, she's, yeah.
You're talking about the girl that's always trying to harass the Battleborn kid.
Yes, Lars, yes. The one that's got Lars. And when I got another house, I adopted more kids. And I got married again.
Wait a minute, you can't do that. You can only adopt 2 kids in the game.
Yeah, per house. But...
Per house?
Yeah, per house. See, if you, like, help out the Jarl in another area, and you become the Jarl's Thane, so they can grant you more than just one house that you could buy and have on your own.
So what you're saying is I can have a couple of kids in Whiterun,
and
a couple of kids at
Winterhold.
Wait a minute. Does Tundra Homestead count as a Whiterun house?
No.
Okay.
No.
So I can have 2 kids in Whiterun, 2 kids at Tundra, 2 kids in the Ratways and Riften, and
in Winterhold too.
There's a house in Winterhold?
Yeah.
Where?
All you got to do is talk to Ulfric's guy. And his guy will, like, usually be hiding in a basement. So when you go into the...
Oh, you're talking about Ulfric's general.
Yeah. No. I'm talking about his advisor dude. The, like, guy with... The bald-headed guy with the funny hat.
You're talking about whoever the guy is that's like... He's like
Ebernici.
The white one, Jarl.
Right, exactly, right.
Sorrenius or whatever. Not Sorrenius.
Ebernici,
yeah.
Yeah, like him. All you gotta do is talk to him and say, hey, I am the Jarl's Thane, I like to purchase a house. And then they'll be like, okay. And then that'll be your second house. And then when you do that, you go back to the orphanage and you talk to Constance and show her the letter of adoption that you have, because that letter of adoption, if you've ever read it, it even tells you that you're allowed to adopt more children. You just have to get another place of residence. But see, a lot of people don't read the adoption papers.
You're telling me a lot of stuff about Skyrim that I had no idea existed. Yeah. I thought you could only have 2 kids in the game, period.
No. You gotta read the adoption papers that you have in your thing. And all you gotta do is go up to Constance and say, hi, I'd like to adopt some more children.
Is there a particular way of doing that?
No. All you gotta do is just ask, because once you have those dockets of adoption papers, you can adopt as many kids as you want, but you have to have
A separate house for
separate
each
house
kids.
in each realm. Yes. Yes. And if you want to get married again, all you got to do is go back to the temple of Mara and tell them, hey, I'd like to donate this to get another amulet. You get another amulet of Mara, and you get rid of Mara, and you get rid of your old one, and then they'll say, okay, good luck to you on finding a suitor, and then you could go and find another suitor.
You can have more than one wife too?
Yeah, but you can't have them in the same house.
Oh, I know that.
Right. See,
I figured that out.
Right. See, once you get another house in another city, you basically start over with that purchase of that new house. But yet, you'll still have your house in Whiterun, you know.
And the wife.
And the wife and the kids, right. So, you can go back and forth and say, hi, honey, has the store made any profit? Yeah, honey, here's your share.
Yeah, that part is shitty.
I know.
They don't give you nothing hardly.
Right. And then, if you want to go to your other house in another area, and you talk to your wife and your kids, you're pretty much playing the field, because you got one family in one area, and you got another family. The only thing I don't like about the kids is that when they ask for allowance money, I'm like, no. But I got you a present, and I'll usually give them a girl's dress or like one of the daggers, and they'll start using the daggers in the training room and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I do all that. Yeah.
I don't mind giving them money when they ask for an allowance, but unless you use mods to get gold, there ain't no money to give them.
Right.
By the way, do you play with or without mods?
I play without mods. Because I like to earn.
You did all that shit without mods?
Yeah. Because I like to earn it the old-fashioned way. So, yeah.
Oh, man, that makes me so jealous.
Yeah, plus, that's like one of my favorite games that I could just sit on the system and just play it all day for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. As long as I got some caffeine
I got a question.
and some pizza rolls, hey, I'm good. I'm good to go.
I got one last question about Skyrim.
Yeah.
There's a mod in the Creation Club for survival mode, and I do own it and can use it whenever I want to. However, does the game itself already have a difficulty level, or is it just one level for everybody that plays?
It's just one level for everyone to play.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and did you know that if you join the vampire family, you lose your beast form as a wolf and you become a full-fledged vampire, especially if you accept Harkron's offering and his blood.
Yeah, I know. You become a,
and you...
What do you call it?
A vampire.
Vampire lord?
Yep, become a vampire lord. And if you are on the vampires team and not the Dawn Guards team, then what one of the guys will ask you, he'll be like, you're married, right? And then you're like, yeah. And then he'll be like, well,
one of the guys that gets Volcar?
Right. We need more family members. Try to vampire servant your wife, put her in a trance, and then bite her, and then you can make her into a vampire to join the family. Yeah. Because I already got Ysolda, I already turned her into a vampire. So, and whenever she sees me, her eyes are always glowing, and she's like, oh, I don't feel so good. And then she's like, why am I so hungry? And then during the daytime, she's no longer in the market because you turned her into a vampire. So you don't see her in the market. She just stays in the house. once you like turn her. Yeah. Crazy, right?
Sounds like it.
Yeah. You really should get back into the world of Skyrim. There's a lot to do.
Oh, I can imagine. It sounds like it.
Yeah.
I don't think it stayed lit. Okay, folks, I'm back playing. Sorry for the delay. Now let's see. I did them. I did the defenses. It's being fussy this time.
Crazy he calls me. This guy.
That's better.
Hey, got an update for all you louses out there. Nuka alerts for as long as we've been here. Like I personally know what these three jackasses got themselves killed trying to loot the place. Anyway, that ain't a problem. Our new overboss has been good to his word and taken over the plant, meaning the whole friggin' park is ours. It's all ours, man. At the overboss's orders, the operators are now running the show.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head on back, boss. Let them know how it went.
Well. Word going around is there's some new raider boss tearing up the Commonwealth. Not too shabby.
It's a damn good stuff.
I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk on Biztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method is up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and the crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Why stop at
Kneecaps?
Meet bullets. Sounds good. I'll make sure everyone knows this is a maiming job. So, which gang you want to back you up?
The Disciples.
Sounds like a plan. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. Joint called Nordhagen Beach, I think, is close enough to work. Could be a good target, though I'd need to check my notes, of course. So, where do you want to hit? Yup, that place will do. Now, forcing a place to turn over provisions ain't complicated. Beat the locals so bad they don't want to fight anymore. Put any backup they might have called in the dirt. Your crew will be waiting when you get there. I'll remind them not to kill the goods. Watch yourself out there.
Oh, shoot. I think there is Creation Club attached to Skyrim. I don't remember. Yeah, there is. I got Tundra at least. Tundra.
Iron Maiden's out to an early lead. Patient Jones right behind. Don't forget Boston Blaster. He's built this out before. What a race. It's a great night out there. Hey, boys.
Hey there.
Hey, boss. Shank gave us the rundown. Rough up the settlers, slaughter the rest. Ready when you are.
Let's do this.
With pleasure.
Hey. You're gonna give me and my gang back in Nuka World everything we ask for. Got it?
Yeah, sure. You'll get your supplies, all right? Jesus.
Sounds like the military is party the hell out of there.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are going to discuss this. Figure this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up in our people. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking we're not thinking?
Hey, this drugstore went out. What it's worth.
I will rip them to shreds personally.
Bingo. Only language raiders in the Commonwealth understand. Force. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends with. Wouldn't be neighborly.
oh shit, a Tunis already has a reflex sight. I don't remember honestly, but I think Tundra Homestead is the only thing I've got active. If I even have Tundra.
Hey. Good, you're here. Got word those punks were spotted not far from here, boss. Whole place is on alert. Keep an eye out.
Guys, and whoever the hell else is out there these days. Thanks to the hard work of our kick-ass overboss, I'm happy to report that
Who's in charge around here? I'll tear their heart out. You, the Nuka World waste pile. You give me one good reason. I shouldn't. Don't you fucking dare walk away from me.
Huh. Heard some rumbles. This one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours can't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities. Just like any other cells. That they've got some things to keep them entertained. And that their food is taken care of. Which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other cells. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say. Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that pit boy on your arm. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, this time around, seems the outpost doesn't need much setting up. Means we can start looking onward. And with the place in good shape as it is, I was thinking it might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip every time you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that interests you. Be good to make some trouble with the company. So, you ready for the final piece of the puzzle?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Good to hear. Because what you've made is a foothold. To solidify the place, our outfit's gonna need some real numbers. 2 more outposts carved from the Commonwealth ought to do the trick. Get all that together, and, well, we'll have a real base of power on our hands. With that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting up dealers in our outposts. Get to selling stuff like real damn towns. We keep expanding from there, we'll even be able to set up spots where the locals can come drop off tribute. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts. You just let me know whenever you want to get rolling on those jobs. So, boss, what's the plan?
I want you to head to an outpost.
Yeah, sure. Where am I going? Suppose I better get a move on that. See you there, boss.